Hey, what's going on, guys? Wolfie here. Before this video starts, all I ask is you to not judge both sides. The guy was obviously trying to protect his son, and me playing airsoft there, speed softer, we sweep, and the situation that goes down is pretty crazy. So all I'm asking is you respect both sides, keep in mind what happened, and try not to target Nashville Airsoft for being a bad field. Nashville Airsoft is a great field. Stuff like this happens mostly anywhere, any field you go to. This happens almost anywhere. It's just a part of airsoft, as the ref told me. But you guys will see it all. I'll break it down and basically showcase to everything. Like, some of it was my fault, I guess, and some of it was his fault, blah blah blah. But you guys will see the video now. So first off, I want to start off with the incident. Last 10 seconds of the Nashville Airsoft game, it's crazy. Anybody who's been at Nashville Airsoft knows when they start counting down from 10, 9, bullets are flying everywhere, people are rushing everywhere. That's just how it is on the field. The excitement builds up when the last 10 seconds goes off. At this point, I decided to take a straight lane down to the middle and go for a sweep, since I am a speed softer. And that's basically what I've been doing on my channel since almost day one of TGW being started. So peeking this corner, there is no one there, except for the little shadow of someone peeking on the right side of the purple. So I end up taking this kid out who came out running for some reason. I ended up taking him out, and right as I start shooting him, another person pops out from purple. I shoot him as well. The other kid that popped out from purple ran right into the BBs that were already there. There's no possible way I could have missed, and I know a lot of you guys are going to be in the comments like, but Wolfie, you didn't have your flashlight on. How do we see where your BBs are going? You could tell because I'll put it in slow motion. The kid actually flinches. The kid with the arrow pointed at him is actually the kid whose dad came after me when the game was over. Right there is actually when the kid flinched. I'll play it again in slow motion. So at this point in my mind, I'm thinking the kid's dead, alright? Go around the corner. I slowed that part down for you guys to showcase that I did shoot him another 2 times going around the corner. The kid obviously wasn't calling his hit, and then he does this. The kid, after not calling his hit, has the nerve to shoot me 5 times, almost point blank at my side. So at this point, I'm thinking, okay, this kid's just trying to be a douchebag and not call his hit and decide to keep shooting me. At this point, I'm just like, okay, let me shoot him back. We're exchanging shots, and I just basically go ham on the trigger. I mean, I feel like this kid deserved every shot that hit him in his back because this was just plain out cheating, and he's still yet to call his hit. As you can see by my hand gestures, I'm actually still very confused on what this kid was trying to accomplish here. And yes, I feel like I could have stopped shooting him at this point, but like I said, I feel like the kid deserved exactly what happened to him. I do kind of feel bad. Maybe I shouldn't have done it, but at the same time, I'm like in between, because if the kid had just called his hit from the start, none of this would have happened. I would also like to mention that I was not planning to light this kid up. I'll show you guys where I was aiming, and then the kid starts shooting at me, and I started shooting back at him. Basically, I went around the corner. There was a kid right here. Started shooting at him. Was actually going to go around the kid that I already thought was shot and start aiming before the building where the other kid was trying to run into. And then the kid started shooting me, so that's when we started exchanging shots. This is when I was going around the kid I already thought was hit, so I could try to shoot the guy running away. And at this point was when the kid basically shot me twice by now, so I started shooting back at him. I don't set myself out to overshoot people like this. Anybody at the field can know that, will know that. I only overshoot people who don't call their hits, and this just happened to be the worst of it today. But I'm going to play the clip over again because during the argument that's coming up, the man is so exposed about me full autoing his little kid in the back of the head. I shoot him in the back. Pay attention to that part. And if you guys needed more proof on that, notice how the kid's holding the lower part of his back exactly where I was aiming. Now, this is actually when the argument broke out. I sadly wasn't able to get this all on video, so you guys can take my word for this or not. There's other people who were here and saw this actually happen. The man of the father that I just did this to comes up, basically like gives me a little shove on my arm, and he's like, "Hey, did you full auto my son?" And I'm like, "Sorry, what?" He's like, "My son is over here crying, saying that you full autoed him point blank in the back of the head." And this is basically where I start recording.
In the back of the head, full auto. I'm not talking to you.
That's fine, but you can't get.
Holy crap, this dude was mad. The refs are here trying to split up because this guy's coming up in my face. I can't tell what he's going to do. The refs probably didn't have no idea what he was going to do. The man comes up in my face and starts asking for trouble. And then he's like, "I'm not talking to you," to the ref that he's trying to break up everything. People in the background who know me are like, "Wolfie wouldn't do that. Wolfie wouldn't do that." And the man just goes, "I'm not talking to you."
I'm not using full auto. It's not full auto, it's a trigger finger. Would you like me?
I'm not talking to you.
Would you like me to show you what I did?
Yeah, I would love to see what you did.
At this point, I'm basically telling CJ to pull off the main camera and start recording. I completely forget that it has a very zoomed lens on, so you guys would just have to listen to the audio. Maybe some points of the video, it's like recorded. But I'm basically about to show the old guy like what a trigger finger is on a good Polar Star or a very good gun, and what the difference is if I would have full autoed him.
Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you?
This part's about to be blurred because there is little kids who are actually witnessing this man go like crazy. Okay, so I'm gonna blur it out so like it's like for the little kids' safety.
That's all I'm saying, man. It's not worth it. Shut up.
Yeah, I want to see it, please. Record this.
Here's the part where CJ puts on the main camera, and you guys can basically hear the audio and the little bit of footage he got.
Plus, he was using a hammer.
I'm talking to him. My son comes out crying because he's back of the head. Full auto. I'm not talking to you. That's fine. Okay.
Hey, I mean, you're at his place.
I'm not talking to you.
I would love to see what you did.
He's doing his job, man.
Am I talking to you?
Hey, he's doing his job. I mean,
Am I talking to you?
Dude, it's not worth it. Shut up.
Record me. Yeah, I want to see it, please. Record this.
We don't even have the amp on.
this
Can I
is
see
a
it?
trigger finger.
You said you had to record it.
It's all on YouTube. You can find that stuff on YouTube. If I use full auto, it would sound like this. I don't do that. Any ref you ask can see that. So I don't know what you got a problem with. If your son can't get a hit from playing airsoft, then don't let him play airsoft.
And this is the part where it freaking takes me off. Freaking Karen's husband comes in, rolling up his sleeves, smirking, pushes his glasses in place. Like, what? Dude, I swear if he would have done something. But this part ticked me off.
That's how.
Oh, it put a smile on my face when this guy went quiet. He knew he was wrong at this point. And remember at the beginning when he's like, "I'm not talking to you," to the refs? Watch what he does. He talks straight to the refs, not to me.
Guys, y'all ought to cool down, seriously. No offense, sir. I understand your frustration.
It's the second time he's come out. Somebody shot him in the back of the head.
I completely understand.
This is the guy that's done it both times.
I understand, Bruce.
They said that Wolfie was full auto. Y'all need these bags. Y'all need these bags.
On a real note, guys, shout out to this guy right here. He handled the situation properly. He separated the guy from me. I walked away. It was basically done after this. The man was trying to talk to the refs, like trying to ban me or whatever. I got some DMs to show you guys too. I'm pretty sure you guys would like that. But the man right here that has the arrow pointed at him with the black vest and everything, thank you so much for taking care of this guy. You guys are about to hear my gun go on full auto, and if you guys don't know what an amp is, it's like a little attachment for the end of your gun that like vibrates the metal around this like chamber, and it just makes the shot really loud. So you'll be able to hear this around the field. So like if I did use full auto, the refs would have heard it across the field.
When your son can't handle getting shot, don't play airsoft.
That photographic evidence? You still full out my son.
This is smart.
I was recording the whole thing.
And I will restate this, like I said before, all the kid had to do when this incident first started was call his hit, and I would not have shot him. Like I said, was not planning to go crazy on the trigger on him until he shot me 5 times point blank on the side. All the evidence shows that I did not full auto him. All the evidence shows that when I was shooting the kid back, he never rose his hand, so he just walked away, so I kept shooting. All this evidence just show that it's basically the kid's fault. I know I probably shouldn't have overshot the kid at the end like that, but honestly, I feel like he deserved it, and I probably would do it again. But that being said, these incidents are like very rare here, and like I want you guys to know that Nashville Airsoft is a great place. I'm glad for everybody handling the situation. I know the dad was just worried about his son, but he didn't have to come shove me. He could have just come talk to me like a proper person, and it all would have been okay.
It seems like we're not getting anywhere with this. So like I said, you want to pursue this conversation. I'll get the boss. Yeah, okay, so yeah.
Be like, yeah, that's not even. I don't want to be like further than 100%.
Look,
Oh, I was gonna take me to
he's with
see
me.
this. Yeah, no. Oh, okay.
we're going to get jobs.
So is he with you or?
No, I'm with my mom. I'm on
I'm
board.
not going to be hostile with you. You see me playing hostile.
Yo man, are you okay? I heard that my friend's dad beat you up. Laughing emoji. Yeah man, he was using a pistol. Laughing emoji. Ha ha ha, that old man wasn't gonna do anything. He was just looking out for his son, which I completely understand. But what your friend didn't notice was none of this would have happened if he would have simply just called his hit and not continued to shoot back at me. Yeah, I completely understand the whole hit thing. The man also doesn't know I'm a minor. He's sitting there on 3 different cameras, recording him rolling up his sleeves, aka basically a threat. And little does he know I'm making a video on him right now. So instead of him just coming up to me like a normal person and asking me for my side of the story, he comes up, gets an attention by basically baby shoving my arm, points his fingers in my face and yelling at the refs he ain't talking to them. But as soon as he knows he's in the wrong, he's just fine to talk to the refs then. But in total, have your buddy call his hits and not continue to shoot back at me. I won't have to continue shooting back at him. He deserves every BB that hit him in the back. I should probably look up what a good gun can do. Because right now, I take it as a compliment when he thought I was using full auto, because that must mean I have one hell of a trigger finger. He goes, laughing emoji. Are you banned from NA now? People there love me when they get to know me and watch my YouTube videos. It just happened to be your friend's dad saw the bad side of me. I'm basically just saying everyone there that love me and all this stuff watch my videos, and they know I would never, I would never dump somebody like that out of anger. Yeah, I figured. I watched some of your videos. You're good. I said, thanks, man. And that's basically where all those DMs end. But basically, I guess some rumors went around that his dad beat me up, which never even happened. But just to recap, I'm a speed softer. I sweep like this all the time. This usually never happens. The kid didn't call his hit, continued to shoot at me, so I continued to shoot back at him. Never planned to open fire on him like that until he shot me 5 times point blank. Memorial of the day, call your hits.
You used full auto in the back of the head of my son.